great. I'm feeling good, and I'm looking forward to competition tomorrow. Yeah, that's so crazy. Like this, I think the track, I went to the track yesterday, and I said that this was going to be the first time I actually raced here at that new track. We usually are, and I was bummed because I was thinking of going to the Tour de Eiffel and to look, and now we're so far away. And missed all those opportunities before to actually go, but maybe sometime this year, later on in the year, when it's off season, I'll come back. Yeah, you know, it's good that you are humans first. We're athletes, and we're humans first, and we compete, but when we compete on the track, we have to come off the track, and you have a relationship, and you understand that as women, we are trying to overcome the same obstacles and trying to make our own in this sport, and it's good when we can add motivation, and I'm glad that I'm able to add that, you know, inspiration and motivation, not just to my competitors, but to the girls who are coming, because it's important to set the tone and to get them to understand that at the end of it all, we're still a team and we're working together for the greater good. Well, the good news is I'm the defending champion, so I don't have to run the 100 meter, which is good.
So that's one good thing, yeah.
Yeah, so it's good, but I'm definitely participating in 200 because I still need to get the practice in and to try and make sure that I cement the things that I've been doing in practice. So it's good to have that competition to do so. So I'm looking forward to it. It's next week, it's the 23rd to next week, Thursday to Sunday. So I'm definitely looking forward to going back home after this and getting some rest and heading to the national championship. I'm telling you, like today, because I didn't know the race was like after 10 in the night, which is later than usual, but I mean, we went to Doha and it was very late. So I actually went to bed a little later trying to adjust to make sure that at 10, I'm not standing up the line doing this, ensure that I'm prepared mentally for everything. So I'm a little bit jet lagged, but not too much. You know, it's good. Passion really meant so much because I was going through so much, and for a competitor, I felt good. And it was good to know that, you know, somebody else was in that race who understood what you were going through, and it could have happened to any athlete. And I know we all go through different things, and just to have that empathy and that compassion was really special. I think what drives me is I believe I can run faster, and I've been hungry in that regard, and I've been making sure that the things that I know will help me to do that is my technique and focusing on executing my races and the different phases of the races. And once I'm able to cement that, I definitely think that I'll be able to run faster than, you know, I've ever dreamed possible. So that's the focus and that's the hunger that I have. Hot. It was good. I actually trained at the warm-up track. I actually didn't go inside the stadium. So I'm going, hopefully I'll be able to go in there today, because after this I'm going to practice. So I'll definitely get a feel of the track, and hopefully it's a fast track. But as I said, I'm used to being in hot weather because I'm Jamaican, and you want to make sure the place prepared and you know you're in a great shape and you want to execute and it's a fantastic feel, then I think sometimes you don't focus too much on the weather. Yeah, well, before I wasn't so much thinking about it, but then after I ran 10.6 last year and then this year, then, you know, once I wake up in October of this year, God's willing, and I feel good, you'll see me. Of course, you'll be seeing me until I'm 40. I'll probably bust, you know, Berlin competed until she was 40. Because I don't want to be lining up and everybody's like, why don't grandma go home? Depends on how I feel, then yeah, I would definitely love to be here in 2024. Wow, I look at it in phases. You know, we evolve as athletes and as women. You know, we eventually leave when we're young, and most of us get married and we have kids, and it's just a transition in terms of life. But no, I see me as evolving, you know, and it's still me, still hungry, still passionate about the work that I do. I just have extra push and extra motivation, and in a good way, I would say baggage. You know, I have a little one that I have to think about, which definitely put things in perspective. Like, I don't, like this year, my races have been limited because not only I think about, you know, making sure that I sustain what I have if I'm going to think about going to 2024, but my son is of the age where I need to be there and I have to make those sacrifices, and things that I do so far make sure that I'm there. So yeah, you know, so far I still consider myself the same hungry, passionate. I mean, you know, I need that extra baggage. I think for me, after running in Kenya, I haven't ran an X100, so I want to basically replicate what I've done before and also focus on what I've been doing in practice, and hopefully I can take those two things and put them together and have that good race technically. First of all, that's the most important for me. And then, yeah, that would be, if I'm able to do that, then I think everything else falls into. Definitely, that's the main goal. You know, it's the World Championship. As you know, as I said before, I'm already automatic in the 100 and the 200. I am contesting that at my national championship in hopes of also making the team to have that there. And it's not a done decision where, yes, I'm doing the double, because it takes a toll, you know, it definitely does. So it's having that option, and then when that time comes, if I'm ready mentally, physically, then I'll take that on as well in Eugene.